This episode is best enjoyed with earphones on.
It's been 4 years since I left the academy behind, along with Lovette. Traveling without her never felt the same. There was so much silence. The world felt colder, lonelier. She had this power to make you feel warm. Her words could push me forward when even my feet refused. Without them, every step was harder. I returned to the Temple of Valor, or what was left of it. The fire had consumed almost everything. Stone, wood, faith. The people were broken. For the second time, I was the reason they were crushed. I couldn't face them. I was ready to leave, to run. But then I thought of May, and then of Lovette. No, I couldn't turn away. Even if they hated me, I would help them rebuild. And the worst part was, they didn't hate me. They were happy to see me. How could they be? I was one of the reasons this ruin fell upon them. Redemption shouldn't come so easily. It didn't feel right. Kai was there, kind as always, carrying the broken on his back. Yue led her people with quiet strength. Huali didn't make it. Lovette would be devastated to know. I wrote to her, so many letters. She never answered. I stayed. I trained. The monks taught me how to be still, how to listen, how to be present. For a while, I felt like family, but that family reminded me of what I lost. My grove, my blood. I thought of them every day since we returned from the crossroads. Eventually, thought turned to longing into resolve. And then I knew. I wanted to restore my grove. It wouldn't be easy, but I needed to face the Lady of Poison, even if it killed me. No more turning my back. No more shutting my eyes to the things that frightened me. I began searching, investigating. What I wanted was dangerous, almost suicidal. But then something happened. A letter came from Lovette, the first one in years. Inside was an invitation to her graduation, to witness her final work revealed before the Academy Council. It's been 4 years since I left the Academy behind, along with Lovette. And now, here I am again. I wonder how she has changed. Is she happy? Is she safe? And in a moment there, I see her, among the crowd, radiant as a sunset, her face calm, her features sharper, her eyes darker, her hair longer, whiter than ever. Her academy attire fits her perfectly. She seems different. Her presence turns heads, even when she's silent. But still, her. Always her. What should I even say?
Hello, Sionnach. I am glad you could make it.
I wouldn't have missed this for the world.
Well, I need to prepare for the presentation, but feel free to take a seat in the auditorium. I'll catch up to you.
Oh yes. Of course. I'll be there.
Oh, by the way, I love this new style of yours. You look like an autumn forest. Bye.
She had this power to make you feel warm. She still does. She felt different in a way. But the one thing that never changed was her power to make you feel seen. As if in that moment you were the only soul that mattered. I walk into the auditorium. It is full of students, scholars, all these people waiting for the same thing. Lovette's final presentation. And at the front sit the professors. 4 of them. They seem serious. Among them, Feli. Oh, here's a seat. I better sit down. I don't want to draw any attention. People are already looking at me like an alien. And there she is, walking into the room. And everyone went quiet. The stage is hers. Is this thing on? Has it been so long that we forgot how to do this? Welcome back to another episode of the B&D podcast. I feel like Rose from Titanic. It's been 84 years.
But we're still here, and yet somehow not a wrinkle on us. Not a wrinkle.
Yeah, some of them. We've dusted off the microphones. Got a new one, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Remembered how to press record.
It's so true.
We're ready to dive back in. We miss you so much. And I miss our little breakfast recording dates. And obviously, it wouldn't be a new season without me catching the first cold of autumn. So excuse my husky voice one more time, dear listeners. Your girl is ill.
That means the season will go pretty well as well.
Yeah.
But, fall just feels different with all these cozy recording dates of ours. The summer was full of traveling, work, and things that had to get done. But now we're finally here, ready to settle into a sweet little routine, at least for a while. So let's dive into today's episode by getting you into today's topic. With Halloween right around the corner, we thought it would be the perfect time to talk about vampires.
Ooh.
And why vampires, you may say? Well, over the summer, my TikTok feed was absolutely flooded with clips from the Vampire Diaries. I had only ever seen the first season when I was younger and never continued. And all the while recommending both the Vampire Diaries and the originals, I never really gave them a chance.
You're welcome. Keep going.
I am so grateful, indeed. So this summer, I finally decided to start the Vampire Diaries. And for some reason, I got so hooked. I was literally sending Val my real-time reactions as I binged. And, I was loving every second, at least until season 3 or something. Yeah, I don't remember. Then, honestly, I got so bored and I just stopped watching. But now I've moved on to the originals. And yeah, wow, Val was right. It's so much better than the Vampire Diaries. I've been watching it in the evenings when I was just chilling and once again spamming Val with live reactions about everything that happens. So now you've got the vampire concept. So let's start with today's questions. And first question of the season. What's your all-time favorite vampire portrayal on TV/films and why? Also, who's your least favorite? Mm-hmm.
As per usual, I have to say, this is so difficult for me to choose.
We're back on track.
You never change.
Yes.
I had the biggest obsession with vampires as a teenager, and I'm pretty sure I have watched every single film or TV show about vampires that exists. But I have to say, one of my favorite vampire characters is Queen Akasha from Queen of the Damned. There is something otherworldly about her, and obviously Queen of the Damned is one of my all-time favorite gothic films, like the 90s vibes. And one of the first I watched, if I may add. She is so magnetic and ethereal. Alia portrayed her perfectly. I'm still so devastated that she died in a plane crash just before the film came out. And my least favorite
Say it.
Vampire version of Elena Gilbert.
Oh.
I don't think I have to clarify here why. She's just the most annoying vampire of them all.
That's so real.
What about you, Sophie?
Well, there is only one vampire for me. I'm hers truly, and that is Lenore from Castlevania. You have no idea how obsessed I am with this one. She's so disarming. And at first she shows herself as kind and gentle and reasonable. But the truth is she's ruthless. And I love that she's terrifying without even shouting or, I don't know, trying to be scary. Spoilers ahead. For your information, huge spoilers. Her death is just a masterpiece. I love it. Her death is so poetic and graceful, and she has such depth. She's by far my favorite one. And the least favorite one, I have to agree with you. Elena Gilbert is the worst of the worst of the worst. I was so tired with her love interests, always so eager to help. She was never helping at all. Always a liability to everyone as a mortal and as a vampire. I mean, this is crazy. And as a vampire, she was just annoying. The vampire shame.
It was better as a mortal, to be honest.
Yes.
I could tolerate her.
Yes, I wish she could take the cure. Really, seriously.
From the start, season
From the
1.
start.
Take the cure.
And get us out of our misery, please.
By the way, I wanted to say that I've been binging on Castlevania.
Okay.
Actually, just before we started recording, I'm on season 2.
Oh, that's so
I
good.
have to say, I haven't seen Lenore yet, but I love Trevor.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I can see why you're saying that.
Yeah, he's not a vampire, but yeah.
Yeah, he's a cool
favorite
character. But brace yourself.
Okay.
It's going to be great. But another question, I was thinking about games.
Oh, I think you should go first for this one because I need to think.
Oh, okay. For me, I'd say Strad von Zarovich, because I've played the game, I've read his books. Okay, it's a TTRPG game, but we've said games in general, so
yeah, it's the same.
Yeah, I think I'm fine. And I really love the whole concept of Strad. His unrecruited love for Tatiana, sacrificing everything for her love, becoming a monster, building his own prison, but in the end, he can never have her, no matter how hard he tries. I don't know, his gothic horror, full of love, cruelty, and damnation, and we love damnation.
We do, but he's Scorpio coded for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Red flag. How about you?
So, I think who can actually forget the best vampire DLC ever created, Blood and Wine from The Witcher.
Oh my! Yeah.
Regis and Oriana were my favorite vampires of Tucson, and I cannot not mention them. And also not mention the most magnificent DLC story ever created. It was better than the game for me, to be honest.
Yes, 100%.
Also, one of the hardest fights was the one with Detlef.
Oh, don't even remind me that.
I have
PTSD. I have PTSD.
But I also wanted to mention, since I haven't played as many games with vampires, to be honest, I wanted to mention Therese and Jeanette Warman.
Oh.
From Vampire the Masquerade, the Bloodlines game. Because the only reason I'm mentioning this is because I loved how there was the alter ego split personality kind of vibe of this Malkavian. And the reveal in the end, spoilers are alert.
That was great.
She was the same person.
Oh my God.
But I like Therese better. It's just, I thought they were twins at first, and the reveal was just...
That was my favorite plot hook.
Yeah,
these two, definitely. My favorite one.
My next question is, which vampire's powers or abilities would you most want to have? And which ones you would hate to have?
Oh, that's a difficult question. Well, every ability is welcomed. Let's begin with that. I wouldn't say no to regeneration or hypnosis or enhanced speed, but still, I hate to think that I would never see the sun again because I love the sun. I love mornings. Or immortality. I wouldn't like to be an immortal. It is very painful. Or by hurting people to get fed. So, no, I wouldn't choose to be a vampire, even if they have so many and so cool abilities. I think I'm okay as a mortal.
I agree with you 100%. I think it freaks me out thinking that I'd have to live forever. I can't barely survive this life. I wouldn't survive longer. Yeah, like longer than 80 years with the anxiety I have. I don't think... No, I don't know.
No.
I would probably walk into the sun on my own, to be honest. drinking only blood seems okay to me. If you think that how much blood will make you gain weight, really, it's a cheat.
Oh.
So check on this one.
Mhm.
Turning into a bat would be my absolutely favorite.
Mhm.
Flying away from everything that makes me feel uncomfortable. Oh my God, that would be amazing. And also not sleeping. I would be so much more productive if I had all night and day to work on all my projects. But still, I'd prefer to be a werewolf. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Feral
Mhm.
this way.
Come on, it's Val. Of course it's a werewolf for you. It will always be a werewolf.
Yeah.
Next question is, which vampire scene or moment first made you fall in love with the idea of vampires?
Oh my God. This will take me back to the days. I need to do a rewatch of this. Lestat's Awakening, while Korn's Forsaken was playing in the background during Queen of the Damned. I had the hots for this Lestat, I have to admit. He looks so captivating. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, just Google Forsaken, Queen of the Damned, and just watch the music video. And also Korn was one of my favorite bands as well. So the fact they wrote the music for the whole film. So all the songs that are in the film are written by Korn. And this fictional band, Lestat has a fictional band. Looks like the kind of band I would be a groupie for. So don't remind me, please. Tell me about yours.
Okay, I'll be honest here. I have no idea what you just talked about.
You need to watch this.
But I will Google it. I will certainly do that. But for me as a teenager, I loved Twilight. I was obsessed with Twilight. I used to watch movies, reading the books. I was so in love with Edward back in the day. So I think that's when I started becoming obsessed with vampires. Now I cringe a lot with all this. I'm like, what were you doing? Why were you like this?
But this is the skin of a killer, Bella.
Yeah. I know what you are. What? A snowman.
Say it.
No. But as a teenager, it was, way too cool. And that's that.
I loved Twilight as well growing up. I'm not ashamed of it. I was always team Edward, but now I'm a wolf girly. Where have you been, Loca? Definitely. Yeah, I would go for Jacob this time. But it's not a bad story, I would say. I've read the books. The books are quite okay. Like, the New Moon book was my favorite.
No, our tastes changed, I think.
Definitely, yeah. Like, it's not something that we would want to read or watch right now.
Yeah, exactly.
But sometimes I do rewatch it sometimes just for the nostalgia.
The reminiscing, let's say. Yeah.
Especially, I remember New Moon. Oh my God, I need to share this story. When New Moon came out, I had just I had just dyed my hair blonde, right? Because I was obsessed with Rosalie in Twilight, the first film. Okay, so my hair was destroyed. It was the worst yellow that you can ever imagine because my hair is so dark. We couldn't get the color that I wanted. Bear in mind, I was quite young. My mum let me do this, and thanks, Mum, for letting me ruin my hair. And then, oh my God, New Moon came out, and then that scene where Bella is just sitting on the chair, and the months go by, and she's crying in her sleep, and you can hear "There's a possibility." It's just, oh my God, it's in my brain. There's just my brain chemistry changed because of that scene. I knew the whole part that she was saying. She was reading the letter that she wrote to Alice. I could literally recite the whole thing. And I went and dyed my hair dark red because Bella did. So yeah, I just had to share this. I'm sorry.
No, I love how passionate you were with every character. Like you wanted to be them in some way.
But it was not the best thing that I did after dyeing my hair blonde to go red because it turned purple. But yeah, it was fine. It was fine.
Yeah,
we fixed it.
You know what? Purple is a great color too. Why not?
Yeah, it was like aubergine purple, though. Not the nice purple that you can...
Well, the important thing that it was just a phase.
Yes, mistakes were made. That's
Yeah.
fine. Anyway, what's your top favorite vampire-themed TV episode, movie, or game to binge on Halloween?
Well, the night of Halloween, I would watch, let's say, Dracula. But during October, I love watching the originals. I really enjoy it. It is very chill and cozy. And for games, I'd say Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. It was great. And also playing Vampire the Masquerade as a TTRPG campaign with you guys because I really, really enjoyed that.
But I do love a good Halloween marathon. And I do it every year. I start the first days of October and I start watching my favorite Gothic films every year. So I got loads to suggest to all of you if you don't know what to watch. Let's see. So Dark Shadows for sure. The one with Johnny Depp. All the Underworld films. Interview with the Vampire, obviously. Blade, Queen of the Damned, Van Helsing, and Bram Stoker's Dracula. They will be playing in this house, for sure. Hocus Pocus as well, but that's not a vampire film.
Yeah, that's another subject.
Yeah. Also, for TV shows, I'd say maybe do a rewatch of True Blood. And for games, apart from playing our campaign, that just ended, by the way, sad. I'd say go watch the Vampire the Masquerade stream, LA by Night. Trust me.
Just a quick note here. It ended. We managed to see the end of it.
I know. I can't believe this.
Yes.
But we will be talking about this soon.
Yeah, the curse is broken, guys. That's what you need to know for now. The curse is broken.
We managed to finish the campaign together.
Yes. Okay, so next question. Who do you think is the most romantic vampire storyline in fiction?
Yeah. So all vampire romances are toxic.
You're right.
So I don't know if I can actually choose one that was romantic and healthy at the same time. I think from out of all the romances, I would probably choose Alice and Jasper's love story from Twilight.
They were healthy.
They were quite healthy. Their love brings peace to Jasper, who had been tired of his painful ability to feel all the emotions of those he killed in his past. Alice makes him feel a sense of hope in a way, and they feel like a power couple to me. A somewhat nurturing relationship, I think. And it deserves recognition, but if we're talking toxic vampire romances, I have to go with Nina and Dracula. From Bram Stoker's Dracula, of course. Again, as we said before, controlling Scorpio vibes.
For sure. The most heartbreaking romantic storylines for me are the romances that didn't bloom. So I would say I would stick to Strad von Zarovich with Tatiana because I know it wasn't mutual, but it's still romance. And I love the damnation behind it. So, the things someone will sacrifice for love, even if there is no point on that in the end. I love this concept.
Yeah, it's tragic. Definitely.
We love tragedy. A tragedy bard. Next time we play D&D.
Do like that. If you were embraced into Vampire the Masquerade, or, because I know that someone will correct me, the World of Darkness universe, which clan would you join and why?
Toreador. There's no question about it. I am 100. I'm not sure about myself in general, but I am sure for that, for myself. I'm 100% in that Toreador mindset. I even share the little quirk they have when they see something truly exquisite and they can't help but lose themselves in it, completely hooked, rolling for self-control. Well, that goes for me too, minus the fangs and the blood thirst, but you know what I'm saying.
I think we all saw that coming for you, to be honest. You are a Toreador through and through. But since you're being too predictable, let's just say that I'm a gangrel 100% as well.
Yes.
I have the animal inside, and I'm too proud and stubborn. So hairy.
I
like the idea of being far away from people and hide myself from the world. I love being in nature, and I have a bad temper, as you already know. So, yeah, gangrel, for sure.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, a gangrel and a Torilla, just like our campaign.
Exactly.
We're compatible. But what do you think is the scariest vampire? Not the coolest, the scariest, but the one who really feels like a monster.
Oh my God. I have to make a confession. I've never ever been afraid of vampires, not even as a child.
Yeah.
I always romanticize them fully, even the ugly ones. They just never scared me somehow. I don't know why. I love witches, yes, but sometimes I'm so afraid of them. And don't get me started with zombies. Oh my God.
Oh.
And possessed people and ghosts. I would die. But I'd happily let a vampire feed for me if they let me live.
So if you're a vampire listening to the podcast, we have a volunteer here today.
But just don't kill me now. Not yet, at least. I've got things to do this week.
Yeah.
What about you, though, Zeffie? Who's your scariest?
I'd say Nosferatu. I don't know. It really creeps me out. It really creeps. I'm not Isolde, but it really creeps me out. I saw the new movie. I was not that impressed, but maybe it's because I was already on edge. Since Nosferatu has always kind of scared me. I don't know. There's just something about it that unsettles me every time. And to think my Toreador character from our Vampire the Masquerade campaign is in a romantic relationship with a Nosferatu. Yeah, everything just for the lore, guys. Just for the lore.
It's a Beauty and the Beast kind of story. That's why you liked it.
That's why I liked it. Yeah, it was great. But as a Zeffie, no, it's a nope for me. Nope.
It's just Nosferatu, especially the old one. He's just a bit cute. He's just, what? I don't know. He just looks a bit cute. I don't know. I can't be scared of him. But if I see a child being possessed, oh my God, no,
that's not even debatable.
I would run for the hills.
Oh my God. Okay. Let's keep moving.
Yeah, yes. There are so many vampires in films and games and TV shows who have impeccable taste in fashion. Which outfit you would want to steal from a vampire across all media?
Yeah, I'd say Lenore's wardrobe. I mostly love the dress she wore in her last scene because it was so ethereal. But I also love the dark blue ball gown she was wearing because she was a well-dressed queen, may I say. How about you?
I mean, there are so many of them that are just, they've got amazing wardrobes, I guess. But for me, Celine from Underworld, all the way. Every time I see that leather outfit, I'm just so jealous. Kate Beckinsale is one of my crushes as Celine. I won't lie here. Impeccable, feisty, leather looking, just, like strong, independent vibes.
Ooh. Okay, and now that we're talking about wardrobes and clothes, how about, and we've already talked about our clans, what about your vampire name? What would it be?
What about yours? I want to hear it first.
I don't know, maybe my true name with a soft change, like Josephine or something. Oh. I can see that. Or I would borrow my character's name because I love her name, Isolde. I love it.
Oh, Isolde, my darling. I do like Josephine, though, for you. It's a bit posh sounding. For my name, I don't know, maybe like Valerie.
I love that.
Or if I could choose a completely different name, it would probably be like Hazel. I don't know.
Oh, I love the Josephine and Valerie. I don't know.
Oh, yeah. We sound like we're from, I don't know, London.
Yes. Oh, I love that. I love that concept. Yeah. Oh, I'm so hyped now for some reason. No reason at all.
We're not making more characters. Chill.
That's what I'm trying to say. Just a self-control. Now I roll a self-control.
I will just stop you right here because we have prepared a few games for you here. We're going to play them, obviously. So the first one is draft your vampire squad. Pick 3 vampires from across the media to survive Halloween night with you.
Oh, I love that. Oh, okay. So, guys, hear me. The first one, I'd pick Alucard from Helsing because he's way too powerful and a wild card to have in general. Second one, I'd use Elijah Michelson from the originals. So I have a wild card and I need someone calm, a rational strategist vampire to balance this. Because he brings that noble composure, but when things get messy, he can rip through enemies without hesitation. He's so strong. Plus, I trust him to keep everyone in line. And third, Lenore from Castlevania, my dear darling, because first, she is a diplomat. She wins with charm, manipulation, and persuasion, and she can talk or seduce us out of trouble. So basically, Elijah for the brains and honor, Lenore for diplomacy, and Alucard for destructive power, just power. How about you?
I think that's a pretty balanced team.
Yeah, it's balanced.
To say. For me, it would probably be Klaus Michelson. Because, hello, love.
I love Klaus.
I'll have him on my team. He's my favorite hybrid of them all. And our tempers would clash so badly. It only feels like the only choice for me. Probably Celine from Underworld. I really need a strong, independent female figure in my squad. And last but not least, the most amazing vampire in a TV show, I have to choose Jessica from True Blood, aka Deborah Ann Woll, because who doesn't want her on their team? Please, a ginger, fierce, girly. Girl power here, I think.
Oh, for sure. Okay, so next game. Okay, next game is very fun for people who watch the originals, actually. So I would say let's assort the originals family members as Vampire the Masquerade clans.
I love that.
Yeah, because I think this is so fun. So for those of you who don't know about the originals, just stay tuned just to see the vampire clans, I guess.
I mean, if you don't want to, you can just pause now.
Yeah, or skip it.
Yeah, just skip this part of the episode. We're completely fine with this. But I think you should all go and watch the originals. You don't have to watch the Vampire Diaries.
It's great. So let's begin with the head of the family, Klaus.
Yes. Oh.
And for Klaus, I think he would be a Bruja or Gangrel because he's got the temper, the passion, the rebellion of the Bruja, but his wolf side makes him a Gangrel too. I don't know. He's something in between.
I think Klaus is a Gangrel, my boy.
Just a Gangrel. Yeah.
Sweet boy. He's my other half.
For sure. And yeah, he's so passionate and he's an artist and, he's great. He has a temper, but yeah, he's good.
Yeah.
So Elijah Michelson for me would be a Ventrue for sure because he's noble and refined, dignified, obsessed with control, tradition, and keeping the family in line. Classic Ventrue patriarch energy, let's say.
Elijah has lost my respect many times, but he is indeed a Ventrue through and through.
For sure. Then Rebecca Michelson would absolutely be a Toreador, 100%, at least for me, because she's all about love, passion, beauty, and living a normal life full of romance. She hadn't lost her humanity, so I think she would thrive as a Toreador, chasing beauty and belonging.
Poor Bex.
Yes.
I feel like she would either be a Toreador or a Malkavian. With everything she's been through, she has become so delusional.
For sure.
And she also gets fixated with people and obsesses over them. So it does give me a bit of a Malkavian vibe there, but she likes nice things. And yeah, I would say maybe Toreador.
Just the fact that she wants a normal life and she wants a baby of her own, even though she knows that she can have it. I don't know. She's much more Toreador-like than Malkavian. Okay, she's close to Malkavian too, just because her brothers messed with her head at some point. Mostly Klaus, but anyway. Then Cole Michelson. he's debatable for me and Val, would probably be Tremere now that I saw his comeback in the originals. He's mischievous, he's cunning and fascinated with magic and power. He's using witchcraft and occult, which makes him a perfect fit for Tremere.
Oh, Cole, you make me reevaluate everything I know about what I want in life. But definitely, he's a true Tremere for sure.
I hated him so much in the Vampire Diaries. And I would say to Val how much I hated him. And she would be like, no, he's great. Just give him some time.
Character development.
Yeah. Then I've seen that. I've seen it. He has a character development indeed. And now I like him. So Finn Michelson would probably be La Sombra because, yeah, he is so hard to read. He's always so serious and brooding. I don't know, a little shady. I don't like him at all.
We don't like Finn.
Yeah.
Also, Marcel.
Oh,
I know that he's an adopted original. So let's say he's a bruja, since he's always going against the Michelsons, even though he's one of them deep down.
Yeah, the bruja sounds right. Well, in the beginning, I would say a Ventru too, because he was so at the top of the world, my empire, my. But yeah, in the end, he finally ended up as a bruja, mostly, than a Ventru. Now let's go for the daddy, Michael. And I think Michael would be a bruja for obvious reasons.
I think he's literally Van Helsing, the vampire hunter. Yeah. I don't think he would be anyone from the clans. I think he's just the vampire hunter of the story.
Yeah. I accept that. And finally, Mother, Esther. I don't know, maybe a Tremere if she was a vampire, also for obvious reasons.
Maybe she's just a mage.
Yeah, we're talking about vampires, so if she was a vampire, she would be a Tremere. But yeah, she wouldn't be a vampire at all, to be fair.
What about Freya Michelson? I know this is not a vampire, but what would her clan would be?
Okay, so I've seen the episodes that Freya comes back, but I haven't seen her enough to understand her personality completely, so I can put her in a clan box. For now, I don't know. I
think it's probably like Cole, just like Tremere or something.
Maybe.
Just into occult.
Yes, something like this. Guys, we hope you had a great time as we did. And we're so glad we're back again for another great season. A quick announcement that our episodes in this season will be uploaded once a month at the first week of each month. Because, we need to keep our mental health in good spirits. And, that would be really, really helpful. But still, we are together in this. We
are busy bees here, but we will not give up.
We will never give up.
And please remember to send us what your Halloween costumes are going to be this year. Please, I'm always wanting to know what people are dressing up as.
So excited and looking forward to show you ours too through our social media this year. Because last year it was Sally for me and Daphne for Val. But this year, what is it going to be? I wonder. So thank you once again for being here with us. So happy to be back again. And we'll see you again in the next episode. So till then, may all your rolls be a natural 20. Bye!
Bye!